Good morning, everyone. Oh, look at my hairdo. I just got up and forgot to take my makeup off before I went to bed. Let me open this up a little bit. It's like 8:32. My husband had to go with his dad to pick up a load of peach baskets down in Columbia. So that's where he's at, and my son Evan has to be to work at 12. So I'm going to try to get the trolls that I've been wanting to do for the past 2 days. I'm going to try to get that embroidered out because the tutu's been hanging over there. And the hair bow, pretty much, I just got to stick it all together. So, and that order can go out. This I posted on my Facebook. I have a link down below on my Tulle Time Fairy Facebook account. This right here, it's a size 6, and since it was like just a sample shirt, I offered it for $14, and then if you wanted the hair bow to go with it, I offered it for $18, and then shipping is like $3.50. So for first class. So if you're interested, if you have somebody in kindergarten that was a size 6, it's on there. I just want to, I mean, I could just save it and then when I get an order for that size, send that, but I'm like, yeah, I just need to kind of clear some stuff out. I ate my cereal this morning. I have to, like, whenever I wake up, I usually have to run to the bathroom, send me laundry, and then I have to eat like right away. If I don't eat, I'll start feeling sick. But other than that, things are going good with this pregnancy so far. I mean, I haven't had any real issues other than her always being breech, but I'll take it. if that's the way she wants to be, then all right. But I was like, wouldn't that be my luck though? Like, if this is my last pregnancy and I have to have a C-section because I've never had one. And yeah, so, but if that's what it takes to get her here, then, you know, then that's the way it is. It is now 1:25, and let me tell you about the day. Do you want to tell them about the day? You want to tell them what's going on? We had to take Evan to work. He wanted to leave early so he could go to the store because he's out of drinks. I don't buy any, or I tend not to buy any soft drinks. I don't drink them regularly. With that being said, I have craved them in this pregnancy, which is really weird. Like a Coke, like I just out of the blue, I want some Coke. But, and I don't normally drink them. I try to stick with water, and then when we go out somewhere, I'll have tea. But, anyway, so he's been out of drinks. So he wanted me to run him by the store so we can get drinks and yada yada yada, and we took him to work, and then we come home, and then my husband's like, oh, let's go do this Cylon. Did I tell you that the Cricut? Yeah, we got it to work. So he printed out his thing, and he wanted to put it on his shirt. So I was like, okay. So we go downstairs. Are you listening, boo? We go downstairs, and I just notice, and I look, and there's like a glob of like dry, chewed up cat food in front of my ironing board. Yeah, so it's vomit. Cat vomit. But it wasn't not like a ton, it was just like a glob. And then I look, and I'm like, oh my gosh, is that poop? And my husband's like, no, that's leaf. But then he looks under my desk, and there is crap everywhere. Right? Everywhere. Yeah, and it is smelly, like stinky. And it has, well, I didn't go down there at all yesterday, and I didn't go down there at all the day before because I didn't feel good. So I'm thinking it happened day before yesterday, because I think she's better because she hasn't been using the litter box. Or is that because she's using somewhere else? I don't know, but I don't know. And she's all sad because her dad threatened that the cat's gonna go outside. And she don't want her cat outside because she said she'll get eaten by coyotes.
Get ran over.
Or get ran over. Yeah. After we just made that beautiful montage yesterday of the cats. But yeah, yeah, so we had to make a mad dash to the Dollar General to get some, because we ran out of carpet cleaner. So we had to get some carpet cleaner and like a scrub brush, and what else do we buy? Some carpet deodorizer. But now I'm afraid, like, just because she did that, is she gonna think that it's okay to go down there and go poop? I don't know. Our cat's like that. Is she pooping? I'm thinking it's because she was sick. But is there other reasons? Like, you know, there's a baby on the way. Does she sense that? I don't know. I mean, I don't feel any need for her. I don't know. I don't know. Do cats do that? Do they? I'm not her mama. That's her mama over there. That's her mama over there, and she knows that that's her mama, doesn't she? Yeah, she knows you're her mama, because she always comes to you whenever she needs anything. And she always tucks you in at night. Right? Like when Sterling goes to bed and gets up in the top bunk, her cat will come up there and tuck her in. Every night. And then if Sterling's like not in the bunk or whatever, if she lays on the bottom bunk or whatever, the cat will sit at the steps and wait for her to go up there. So anyway, so I don't know. I don't want her, like, she's never, okay, she has pooped on the floor once since we had her, and that was when she came home from the Humane Society, because she was scared. And yeah, she pooped on Sterling's floor. But other than that, she has always used the litter box. In how many years? 4 years. In 4 years time, she has always used the litter box. This is the first time that ever. So, and like I said, she had some diarrhea probably, what, oh, like 4 days ago she had it, and it lasted like a day and the next day. And then after that we didn't see it anymore. But I don't know. And she acts totally normal, doesn't she? She acts like she eats and she drinks and she lays around like she always does, and she occasionally tries to play because she's not a very like playful, energetic cat. So she does do that whenever she gets wild hair to run around the house and act crazy.
She's done pooping, she'll go crazy.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. But it was very stinky and nasty. But that girl right there cleaned it up like a champ. Got all cleaned up. And I just sprinkled some of them, the stuff that you vacuum up, I just left it under my desk right now. Because I figure if she goes back there, like, I don't know if she would, or I don't know if she was just like in a state of emergency where she had to go and had to go right now. I don't know. But if she goes back there, she's gonna smell that carpet fresh stuff, because I just left it sitting. Yeah. Ugh. But now I'm gonna try to get some work done. Hey guys, I'm downstairs right now, and somebody commented about lining up the name on a shirt, And since I have to do that, I figured I'd show you guys really quick how I do that. First of all, I gotta hoop my stabilizer. So I just hoop it like I normally do. Then I use one of these grid things and I mark it. I just use whatever, a pen, pencil, whatever I have. I just poke it in these little holes just to mark so I can see where my centers are and stuff. Then I use the spray and bond, but I make sure I spray it away and I don't sniff it or anything. Okay, now here's a shirt, and the name is going to be straight up and down. So there's a bug flying around in here. What I normally do is I just fold the shirt directly in half, kind of like when I hoop it, to find the center, which it normally just kind of goes right there since I've already done this. And then I just press it with my iron. I make sure, the main part is I always make sure that I drop my iron twice. In one day. Yeah, that's the second time I've done that. Today, I tell you. Okay. Anyway, I just make sure that the bottoms are lined up. I was gonna say, is it making any weird noise or smoking? We're okay. Okay, so once I've got it all, I'm looking at the camera and it's backwards to me, so I just have my lines right here, and I just take this and I line it up to where it is straight, and I make sure the bottom is straight as well, and then I just press it on there and then it's ready to go. So now I'll take it back to my thing, and then once I get it on there, I can estimate about where the name is going to go, like if I want to go further up or further down. But anyway, I just thought I'd show that really quickly since I had to do it anyway. And another side note, I'm downstairs. I worked on some embroidery designs. I had some I had to put names on and make, which I use Sew What Pro. And so I did that. And then I found out my husband has to pick peaches. Because I was like, well, let's go and get some barbecue tonight. And he's like, gotta pick peaches. So Evan gets off work at 8 o'clock. So if he's not done by 8 picking peaches, I'll have to go pick them up. And I don't feel like cooking. I just don't. I have stuff for, I have some chicken. I could do something with chicken. And I have stuff for spaghetti. But I don't feel like neither one of those right now. I don't really feel like much of anything. But, so, I can't see all that white stuff. I should put some, this Arm & Hammer fresh scent. And I kind of sprinkled it down there. I sprinkled it all over and then just vacuumed. But I left more down that way. Because that's where the majority of her pooping was. And I didn't want her to go back there and sniff around and poop some more. So, I come down here and I had a piece of fabric that apparently had fallen from this basket that was right there. And she pooped on it. Yes, she pooped again. And she pooped, this time it was on fabric, thankfully. It was just a little, probably, I say maybe a fat quarter of a fabric. Luckily it wasn't a lot or something that it really needed, or it was like Thanksgiving turkey fabric, but she pooped on it. I don't know why. I do not know why she's pooping on it. Her litter box is not full. It wasn't. The only thing I can think of is maybe she don't want to poop in her litter box because when she had the diarrhea, that's where she was, maybe, you know, there's diarrhea remnants or something. I don't know. I mean, so I looked it up and it was just saying something that, you know, your cat's not doing it to be spiteful or anything like that. Usually it just means there's something wrong with the litter box. They don't want to go in it. They said something about the litter. Might not be enough litter in it, but we always keep enough litter in it. Well, now there's probably not going to be because she don't have a lot left in her jug. So we'll have to pick some more of that up. But it was saying something about maybe her litter box is too small. Maybe. But see, for her just to, and it came after the diarrhea, I'm thinking maybe it's because it has diarrhea remnants. I don't know, but we cannot have a cat crapping in our house. But we did, we went, emptied out her litter box, we cleaned it out. It's on the back deck right now drying, so we're gonna get that back in here, get fresh litter in it, and put her in it and see what she thinks about that. Okay guys, I just went up. Oops, my strap's in the way. I just went upstairs and did the name, so that's what it looks like.
Wish that I could stay. Wish for this moment to never go away. But it's all in my mind, and though I know that there is nothing to find, you're a beautiful sight in the summer night, and you can't put up a fight in the misty light. Streets all alone, and all you can see, thinking about what your life came to be. You're a beautiful sight in the summer night, and you can't put up a fight in the misty light. Like the mothers of Brazil find their way. We're all on our own, but you're the most beautiful.
What are we doing?
Sitting on the
Okay guys,
thing.
they're picking peaches. We decided we'd walk out here with them and eat a few ripe peaches. It's not too hot out, is it? It's not like hot and sweaty.
It kind of is.
Not too bad. Have some pizza.
In the misty light, in the misty light.
Guys, it's now 11:31 this morning, or this afternoon, driving my son to work. Okay, like, stopped at a stop sign and there was like a line of traffic, but this lady was letting everybody out. And then when it was my turn, she told me to come on. So I looked the other way and then I was gonna go, and just then she goes. Like, she just told me to go and I was gonna go, but I want to make sure there's nothing coming that way. But it was fine. We didn't get hit or anything. But I was just like, oh my gosh. And then after that, little ways down the road, we're at this, they have these trees that are planted like right where you can't see. So you gotta kind of pull way out to look past them. So I pulled way out, but then a car wanted to turn in. So I'm like blocking their way. And so, yeah, you know, I took my son to work and we come home and everything. And then this evening when I go to get him, like, I was on the interstate and then this car comes out of an exit, you know, but I wasn't in their way, I was in the other lane. But when they came out and then they like got way over, and like, I was like, why are they running off the road? And then shortly after that, they, I was in fast lane and I was getting ready to go past a semi-truck, and then they just come barreling up like right next to me. And I'm thinking, I knew in my head, I was like, well, there ain't no way they can pass, you know, between the semi-truck and me, because they were like right up next to me. I was like, there's no way. But they did. They just, and I had to slam on the brakes. And if I didn't slam on the brakes, they probably would have clipped my front end. But I was like, then I was like, there's something with them, because if I hadn't saw when they first got on the interstate them go off the road a little bit, so I thought, well, I don't know, are they on drugs, are they drunk, I don't know. They had kids in the car too, so that was kind of sad. I was like, what in the world? So I get my son and we go and get the cat litter. Then we're coming home, and of course I'm complaining about that driver to my son. Just then a deer jumps out in front of us, right? Yeah. And we had to slam on the brakes. In my mind, like, it happened so fast. In my mind, you know, it was like, yep, we're hitting this deer, yep. But luckily we didn't. So when I got home, I told my husband, I'm like, I'm done driving. That's it. Like, I don't know, it's just a bad driving day for me. But anyway, we ran to Walmart and he just had to pick up some stuff, and I did find another 5 t-shirt, which is good, because shirts are always hard to find around here. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.